All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, hanging out with you in Ravenscar, my backyard, with Chirpy chirping up a chirpy tune. Hey, Charles, good morning. Yeah, I that might work, but I think you underestimate Mrs. Weather and what it takes to successfully change her mind. Hey, Bernice. Hey, Sherry. Good morning. Surrender. Mike. Good morning. Hey, Michelle. Kathleen. Chris. Kelly. Deanna. Carp's in the house. Man, the tribe is cruising in this morning. What are y'all doing up so early? I saw Charles there, and I kind of took pity on him. So I thought, okay, rather than do my morning walk around the yard, I'll just jump right into it. Sherry, it's all an act. But I opened the latest bag of coffee, and it's very strong. So, hey, Nicole. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Tammy. Deborah. Yeah, You know what? I don't know where he is. I'm trying to. He's just chirping up a storm this morning. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Josh. Good morning, S. Yeah, Deborah. I don't know what it's just. I'm willing just to step aside and let him take the show this morning. I'm perfectly fine with that. I didn't have my normal egg. Normally, I have an egg with some cheese and my powder mix of cayenne pepper, turmeric, and black pepper. But this morning, I was in a graham cracker mood, and so I had graham crackers. Hey, Kim. Hey, Trudy. Hey, BJ. This makes. I guess he's so happy that after quite a few days of just gloomy weather, it's really beautiful right now. A few clouds off to the west there, but sun's coming up, and he is singing. Hey, Sherry. Good morning, and Sarah. Well, it's easy to enjoy his tuned background music at the donut shop. I think he more than anything else right there is, well, and of course y'all, but as part of my mood, because while I was setting it, he was just going like this. What a bird, what a bird. I need a taller table here. Whew. Tuesday. So we're still fighting with Amazon. We've gone through the test, I don't know how many times, all the paperwork, submitted it over and over, and they go, what paperwork? We don't get any paperwork. What are you talking about? So right now we put in the phone calls to customer service, which, that goes. We're waiting, we've opened our case, but because we're losing sales, now it's been over a week with the immune pill blocked on Amazon. So we're just recreating a new listing with it. See what happens if they let it in. And also, we'll probably lose all our reviews. Oh, well. Hey, Donna. Hey, Joe. Hey, Evie. Wait. What's this, Jonathan? I like graham crackers, but I don't like s'mores? Dude, come on, man. Yep, sunny days ahead until Saturday, and even Saturday it's supposed to be just cloudy. I hope that's the case because I'm going camping. I need it. I need to get out in the woods, and yeah, and I got a new knife, so I got to try that. It's cool. I'm actually going to post it about tomorrow. So it's a Kalahari axe. Actually, it's an axe design that the Kalahari Bushmen came up with, and so it's pretty awesome for that regards. But traditionally, they make them out of things like railroad spikes and leaf springs and scrap metal like that. And a friend of mine, Philip Leibel, who teaches wilderness survival and flint knapping and all that stuff with me up at Spoke Hollow, he's also a blacksmithy dude, and he fell in love with the Kalahari axe. And so he convinced me that it's really an awesome tool. And so the last time, well, 2 times ago when I was up in Minnesota, I had my metal detector and I was cruising around the yard, and buried in my yard, the yard of the house I grew up in where my folks still live, I found a railroad spike. And I thought, oh, that was cool. But then when Philip was talking about the Kalahari axe and blacksmithing it out of the railroad spike, I thought, hey, I got a railroad spike that actually has some meaning to me. But, as a railroad spike, what am I going to do with it? So I sent it off to him, and he pounded it into the Kalahari axe for me, so I get to try it out. So pretty excited about that. And then because it's been buried, it was like a foot down in my parents' yard. I don't know how it got there, but the fact that it connects me to the old homestead is really cool. Okay, yeah, Amazon sucks, Kim. This is true. Okay, Deborah, can cleavers be used fresh, or is it best dried for tea? If you really crunch it up, chop it up, twist it up, and rupture the cell walls, then you can use it fresh. But yeah, it's much better dried. Yep, camping is the answer to every question. That is so true, Jonathan. That is so true. Oh, cool, Kelly. As soon as I get working, I'll start buying the immune pill, and we will be sure to give you new reviews. Convince your coworkers. Really? I love graham crackers, but the marshmallows with chocolate put me off. Okay, well, more from me. Oh, Jonathan, I thought you might be. Yep, the Kalahari axe. It actually arrived in the mail last night. I don't even have a picture of it. I said it's sitting on my camping gear. I was going to try and remember to bring it down, but I will be posting about it tomorrow. But I'm pretty excited. Hey, good morning, Doug. Kim, jealous of your weather, cold and rain, icy drizzle here. Where is here? Because yeah, here it's nice. It's just a little chilly. My ears are a little cold. The back of my neck's a little cold, but otherwise it's like a good cold, because it's the cold that says the day is not going to be hot, but it's still going to be comfortable. Carol, I live in the woods, very peaceful every day. Can't see any neighbors. Yay. Cool. Neat. Jonathan, your brother blacksmiths as well. That was one of those skills that I was planning on learning, and then just realized I don't have time to learn that. Yep. It's a very treasured tool. It will be. It's a neat. I'll show. I'm going to say. I'll post a picture of it tomorrow. I like it. Okay, best way to dry cleavers is collect them and just tie them together at one end, so you have a bundle of them, and just let them hang somewhere cool and dry, or even warm and dry, but usually indoors somewhere, and give them at least 2 weeks to dry out some. Hey, Julie, good morning. Hey, Coffee, good morning. Hey, Chirpy, what happened? Oh, Chirpy just flew off. Come back, Chirpy. Oh. But yeah. It'd be me and Nick Blackman from Wazoo Survival chilling out there. I'm actually going to carry a cast iron pan and some venison tenderloin. Should be good. Hey, Jessica, good morning. All right, did the person with the icy, drizzly weather, where was that? Oops. Ah, Kim, I'm just saying weather, cold, rainy, icy drizzle here. Where is here, Kim? I'm curious. You have my complete sympathy. Once you get the word icy, I'm done. I'm out. Ice is for margaritas, maybe snow cones. When I usually go when the cleavers are about a foot long. Let them grow to at least a foot long. Once they've started producing seeds, it's usually too late. But at a foot long, they're like 2/3 through their maturity. They're like a young, healthy adult, and it's a proper time to go with them. Ooh, Julie made venison pho with cleavers and wild leeks on Sunday. That sounds awesome. Ah, cool. Yeah, he blacksmiths. I work letter. Then we trade goods. That's nice. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make a sheath for this axe. We'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Kim up in Ohio. Oof. What part? I've been to Cleveland a number of times, and then down in the southeast corner a lot, the oil field. Man, got to tell you, love the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the the Football Hall of Fame. Those are awesome. Hey, Josh. Yep, excited to see the Hobbit coming up. Saute with eggs, so delicious. Yep. When I'm out, so we're actually going to be car camping. Yeah. So none of this, strapping 30 pounds onto your back and walking for hours into the middle of nowhere. We're going to drive into the middle of nowhere and set up camp and chill and just not work. Nick is a small business owner. I'm a small business owner. We got one other guy may or may not come, small business owner. And we decided we need like small business owner decompression weekends. Maybe twice a year. Who knows? Hey, Dad. Good morning. 11 degrees. What is it here? I'm guessing it's like 61. Oh, Chirpy's back. Hey, Chirpy. Survey says 54. It's actually pretty cold. It's comfortable cold. Oh, cool, Josh. Thank you. Like I said, I need to think about it because the Kalahari axe, they'll say it tomorrow. It'd be easier to describe. An old wallet might be fashioned an axe head sheath. That's an idea. Whoops. Okay, just a minute. Is henbit good to use as a veggie in a meal, like sauteed spinach, or do we use it sparingly? Nah, you can load up on it. Yeah, think of it like weirdly shaped spinach. Okay, Joe. Plants high in tannins. So, oak galls and burdock root. Not burdock root. Curl dock root. Things like that. Some of the more bitter herbs, blackberry and dewberry root. All those are traditional uses for diarrhea. Yep. Central. Okay, some central area. Some fun places to explore here. Ohio, the heart of it all. Lots of great parks to explore. I bet it was pretty, very pretty, especially like I said, down where I was in the oil industry, and then of course, what was it? Cedar Point. Is that the big amusement park there? Good times. Of course, now I got the Drew Carey song, going through my head, but that's okay. My husband and family have lived in Newark and Zanesville, where we were married in Ohio, then booked to Texas. Cool. Leeks are my favorite. I love leeks. A good leek soup. Yeah. So, Dad, you didn't say what you're having for breakfast. I'm assuming something warm. Yep, Nick is in Wazoo, Nick. He and I, man, like that. I'm the big finger. He's the little finger. Yep, there we go. Less hassle, more relaxation. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a chill evening. I'm hoping to get up there Friday night. I should be able to get there Friday night. I think I know where I'm going. Okay. Hey, Karen, good morning. What's your take on consuming pine needles, baby pine cones, etc.? Okay. Best thing with the pine needles, in my opinion, is to make a tea out of the fresh green ones for vitamin C. Chop them up, crush them up very finely. If you chop them up really super finely, there are some good cookie recipes out there. There's like a pine needle sugar cookie recipe that's really, really, really good. In regards to the baby pine cones, I like those to make a syrup or a kind of a gin-like pine flavored tincture. You know, almost like a. In that case, it's not so much a tincture as much as a cocktail aid. But yeah, just soaking the baby pine cones, excuse me, in vodka or brandy is good. Pine needles, very, very good source of vitamin C. A little stiff, so if you're actually going to swallow the pine needles, make sure they are really chopped up and ground up very finely. But yeah, they're tasty. Oh yeah, potato leek soup. Yep, high tannins, oat galls, curly dock, blackberry root, or dewberry root. Oh, Dad, here we go. Turkey sausage with eggs and cheese. Nice. Oop. So it is a Kalahari Bushman's axe. Kalahari Bushman's axe. So, hey, Dan's out. Welcome. You're a free man for what do you think? Maybe a week? Hey, good morning, Bonnie. Cedar Point. Yeah. Sounds like the street racer's out early this morning. Oh, okay. If ever a small business owner retreat to camp on the Red River, let me know. I'm a small business owner and know an old Army training ground we can camp at. They have signs saying not to touch an old World War II ordnance that you might find. Cool. Hey, Nick, I think we got another place to go. Oh, Nick, and that would be closer for Philip, too. Just saying. Hey, good morning, Kimberlyn. Okay, Meriwether making syrups and gin-like concoctions? That's a possibility. I was thinking I did one like that. Well, I guess I didn't. Oh, it was for chartreuse. Okay, never mind. And it was the special class for, yeah, I do a lot of stuff. Hmm. That reminds me. So the video for the Herb Society presentation I did last week, they finally sent it to me, and they were somewhat chagrined because like the first 10 minutes or so were corrupted somehow. And so it starts partway in. So I think the plan is for me to like redo the first 10 minutes and splice that on and then go from there. But we'll see. Oh, as far as Meriwether's World this week, I'm thinking I'm going to do herbs for sleep and lucid dreaming. Just throwing that out there. I need to talk to the computer security guy though. Ooh, oatmeal for breakfast. Good, good, good. You're welcome. Like I said, it's only a gift if you give it away. So I'll give my knowledge away. 2 days at a time. Must got Facebook telling to stop whining, and they reported me. Yep. Oh well. Ooh, we are starting a super shelter at the farm. The goal of fire reflector wall, perimeter, hint, hint. Nice, nice. Might have to. Man, sorry. I was just thinking after this weekend, I disappear into weekend classes for months. Hey, man, what would be a good way to thicken up the walls on gourds? That's a good question, Josh. I don't know. I don't know what you could do growing wise that would convince them to make a thicker wall. Um, the first thought that runs in my head, especially if you're using the gourds for like water containers, is just put a good thick layer of wax on the inside. But I don't know. Kimberly, I'm trying to picture you as a bully. It ain't working. It is not working. Okay. You big meanie, you. I mean, I've never met you in real life, Kimberlyn, but I'm assuming you're somewhere, like 5'4", 5'2", something like that. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, that's kind of my picture of you. Yeah, I can't see you being a bully. Oh man. Uh-oh. Hey, good morning. Smelling a skunk this morning around my house. That's not good. Uh, all right. Okay. Den wants to know chorizo and egg burritos with spicy guacamole sauce. Well, hell, he earned it, man, after the whole COVID thing. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Tell him I highly approve of his breakfast. Okay, so let's see. It made a temporary goat shelter by wiring 2 hog panels to the fence and throwing a tarp over it. Hey, good enough for a goat. Uh, okay, yes, and a canteen, basket for harvesting, seed vaults, a bushel gourd so I can get it big enough. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, there's got to be a way to kind of trick plants into doing what we wish. Chirpy's back. Oh, wow, Jonathan, you actually won against Facebook? That's pretty impressive. The curl dock, blackberry, and dewberry root person was in dire need of anti-diarrhea herbs. So things that are high in tannic acid or some other bitter compounds like the curl dock, blackberry, and dewberry help solidify things by drawing out the water. Man, it is noisy here this morning. I think I got more than just Chirpy going on. Chirpy brought some friends back. I tried appealing a suspension once. They said I could appeal, but then wouldn't let me appeal, I think. I got suspended for posting a recipe video in Silversun recipe group. Crazy. I ordered 30 Turk Cap seeds yesterday. I've never started anything but veggies from seeds. Any thoughts? That's a good question. I haven't started Turk's Cap from seeds either, but they reseed pretty easily. I would get them in the ground as soon as possible. In a shady or a sunny spot, and the usual, keep them damp at the beginning. Once they become established, they're pretty drought resistant. 6 wins, 4 losses since right before the elections. That's not bad, actually. Whew. Tired. Take it away, Chirpy. I'm going to drink coffee. Oh, of course, yeah, maybe he got stage fright here. Nope. Now he's just messing with me, aren't you, Chirpy? Sarcastic birds. Oh, Chrissy, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I like Chrissy's idea there, Kelly. Start a few in some pots and the little, planter pots, some nice rich soil. Yeah. Did you say, Kimberly said, did you see where we had a KP4 or 5? Can't remember yesterday, but could get one today. Yeah. So what she's talking about is a solar flare corona ejection event. And so I don't know if you can see it. So I use this space weather app, and it kind of lets me know, what's going on. And one of the cool things is that so the KP events, they are the solar flares that cause the northern lights, and it gives you a thing that shows you where the northern lights are most likely to be visible. And so every so often I'll call mom and say, hey, there's a chance. But yeah, we've had some big storms come through, solar storms. But yeah, Solar Weather Live or Space Weather Live. It's a free app if you're into that sort of thing. So I use it for the Northern Lights, but also for ham radio, because when these sort of coronal masses hit the Earth and energize the ionosphere becomes reflective to shortwave radio waves, certain frequencies. So that's when you end up talking to Japan and things like that. So Chirpy is a mockingbird. And he definitely takes it seriously. He mocks me all day long. Chad, this is awesome. I started Turkscap from seed using a San Marcos shopping from the San Marcos shopping mall. Cool. So you got some fruit there and went with it. Hey, good morning, Johnny. Henry, good morning. Yeah, so there was a big one yesterday and there's some more coming. Nothing big enough to worry about, nothing like a Carrington event to fry the power system, but it has some effects. It can interfere with radio and then also make, certain long distance radio communications easier or more likely. And of course the Northern Lights, if you're up north. Hey, I haven't seen Wolf yet this morning, but Wolf would probably be in a position maybe to see the Northern Lights. Hey, Stacy. Man, can you hear? Oh, loud. Oh, cool, Jonathan. Trying to get a whole new loadout next time I go camp. Christmas resulted in a lot of new gear. Same here. So, one thing, I got one of those cot tent. What was it? King camp cot type things for car camping, because there have been some places where I teach where it's just too far to drive up and drive back in the same day. And they let me just kind of camp out there, and it's just easier to throw up this thing and climb into it and start the morning, the next day, sort of thing. So, yep, I'm going two directions. I'm going ultralight for when I'm walking, and luxurious camping gear for in the car. Ooh, Camp Kitchen got an antique coffee grinder and a French press this year. Yum. Hey, good morning, Amanda. Questions been asked me. We have sandy loam. Can you give me a few ideas on what to plant for beginner's medicinal garden? Okay. Refresh me. Also, it's a combination of soil types, so sandy loam, but also what part of Texas are you in? Yeah, do solar flares affect cell phone signals? I want to say yes, they can affect quite a few different radio wave frequency transmissions, but I'm not positive. Yep, he's here. He's having turkey sausage and eggs this morning, and it is 11 degrees up in Minnesota. Hey, good morning, Rebecca. Mockingbirds are like my favorite birds. Not so flashy, but gee, they can sing. Oh boy, can they sing. I used to have one in Weatherford that would meow like my cat and would also copy certain whistles that I made while I was doing milking chores. Oh, that's cool. All right, Doug, have a good day. Oh, good to hear. Yeah, you have the double tent cot Camprite. That's the brand, and love it. So yeah, I pick one of those up. I'll be trying it this weekend. Spring is in the air. Da, 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 da. Got my flowers. I expect nothing left, my little bullyish friend. We're gonna, yeah. You're now the designated tribe bully, Kimberlyn. So if like another tribe starts giving us crap, we're gonna send you out to put them in their place. Oh yeah, that's a good thing for the grinder. Grinding up the forge things. Oh, okay, cool. That makes it. So if you're in North Central Texas, there, Fort Worth, uh, you should be able to grow elderberry if you have room in a wet spot. Some skullcap is always good. There's some native skullcaps that have some really good brain protective properties. The horehound, self heal, heals all. Same thing. Catnip actually has some good powers. Mullein, just off the top of my head, would be a good. Oh, and echinacea. Oh, you can go crazy with echinacea where you're at. So elderberry, echinacea, self-heal, those are always my top three because they pretty much grow everywhere and have amazing medicinal uses. And then things like mullein, skullcap, native skullcap, very good too. What time is it? Oh, yeah, I've seen those. I've been reading the I can't say it, Evermectin for COVID. I think it has possibilities. I think based on the chemistry involved and its mechanism of action, yeah, I think it has uh, some real good uses. Okay, it is 7:50. Time for the group take. Yay, group take! It's the little things in life. You got to be enthusiastic about life. All right, starting with the liver pill. So Shiner just came out with a candied pecan uh, beer. So I'm going to add an extra liver pill. It was very good beer. And they said Monday night is pizza night. So I was making the pizza. Mrs. Weather makes the crust from scratch. And then when I get home, she's already at dance with the younger Weather. And so I make the sauce and all that. But yeah, I had some of the Shiner pecan, candied pecan beer last night. Yeah, no good. So the liver pill. Okay, Jennifer, you can stand behind her and be smacking your palm with the spoon and glowering at the people. There we go. I'm all for this. We have a funny wooden spoon story in our family, Jennifer, but I'm not sure if I can tell it. But it involves my mom and my dad. I need to get Mama Weather on so she can tell it. If you're listening, Mama Weather, I want you on. Okay. The immune pill. Yay! Support, maintain, prepare, fight. You know, we're just going to start calling this the Kimberlin pill. Warrior Kimberlin. I like that one too. Yep, Rebecca Kimberlin. I bought it used for quick car camping in fair weather. I pitch it in my pastures sometimes, and we'll sleep out under the stars for a week or so at a time. Awesome. I have a double, and my dog sleeps at my feet on alert all night. My husband is jealous. Blah, cool. Butterfly girl, don't mess with butterfly girl. She will kill you with kindness and love. Aha. The brain pill. Dun, dun, dun. Focus. Oh, well. Best part of waking up is sage, lion manes, and ginkgo in the cup of your hand. I need to find a theme song. I need a list of plants that grows good on rocks and around goats. Plastic plants, maybe? I don't know. Good morning, Richard. Okay, so some good research there. So elderberry starts. A lot of nurseries are starting to sell it, especially native plant nurseries are selling elderberry because it's become very popular. But also, they start from cuttings extremely easily. So if you can find a stand of elderberry and let's see here. So this is elderberry here. The green branches, the green growth, you snip those off and stick them in water, and 2 weeks later you got roots. They've all rooted and they're ready to be planted. So they do extremely well from cuttings. You don't have to do any rooting powder or anything like that. The one thing you want is to use some sort of non-chlorinated water. So don't use just regular tap water. If you can, use rainwater or so a bottle of spring water or something like that, but not chlorinated. Yeah, Ruthie. I would take 2 at a time. So the dose is 4. I would take 2 in the morning, sometime around breakfast, and then maybe 2 in the evening around supper time. Or I would take 2 in the morning, 1 at lunch, and 1 at evening. But the first dose, it works best if you take at least 2, just to make sure you get enough of the compounds, coursing into your liver to do what it's supposed to do. Ooh, Liverpool would love to have the bread making lesson with Mrs. Weather. It's pretty easy. You put the ingredients in the bread maker and walk away. Let it do all the dough and the proofing and kneading and all that, and then take it out and roll it flat. My spayed cats totally ignore catnip. That's interesting. Interesting. A bunch of Mennonite friends are taking ivermectin to get at feed stores for hogs. It's a little scary to me, but they say it's working to reduce the symptoms. Interesting. I know fish antibiotics are real popular amongst a lot of the prepper groups and so forth too, because they're made by the same companies and to the same standards as the human antibiotics. Oh, I forgot to mention, of course, there's also the libido pill. Taka taka taka. Oops. Oh, there it is. And we've released the blood pressure pill. Yay! Natural heart circulatory result support. I can't take this because it will make me pass out. My blood pressure is already really low, which is surprising, considering the amount of stress I'm under. Oh, 7:58. All right, yeah, no, the dreaded wooden spoon. Hey, Mom, if you're there, I'm gonna have you tell the story sometime somehow. It's a good story. It explains so much. Well, yeah, I have a feeling Kimberly could throw down if she needed. I picture her, most of the time she's just chill, and then, when she gets riled up, she, suddenly is this butterfly and badger type creature. A very pretty badger. Okay, your family needs to be in the style of Primus. The only I know the Rockman Primus and Optimus Prime. I'm hoping you're talking about the band. Okay, my Camprite has the rounded top to make it a little more rainproof. And then my plan though is, so I'd set it up right next to my Forerunner, and then run a tarp off the top of the Forerunner out over the Camp King cot thing, and have extra protection that way. Off to pillage and destroy. Have a great day, tribe. All right, you and your battle axe, just don't kill the innocent. Ah, yeah, the Primus song. Okay, that makes sense. I'm a fan of Primus from way back in the Bill and Ted's movie days, the original. I guess Primus, were they in the second one or the first? Yeah, they were in the second one. Pretty sure they were the second one. And they did Tommy the Cat. Okay, it is 8 a.m. Time to get to work. All right, tribe. Mom, Dad, love you. Mom, you need to do the story. Need to talk about the wooden spoon. Dad, you're just gonna have to deal with it. All right, tribe. Love you. Have a great day. Chirpy says, have a great day. And giving his useful bird advice. But I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. End broadcast.